Hi everyone! I just felt, you're getting a lot of me this week. You really are. And by the end of probably this week, you're going to be like, well, that girl, shut up. But I don't know. I just feel compelled to talk this week for some reason. And as always, I'm getting ready for work too. So this video is going out to the pre-oppers. Now, I don't know, but I went through so many emotions before surgery, and oh God, it took me years to even talk about the surgery. My husband, bless his soul, has always encouraged me to do the surgery, and my best friends, like my friend John did, and everybody encouraged me to do the surgery. I'm like, I'm not doing that surgery. I don't need that surgery. I had a perfectly fine life. I had a wonderful husband who we did have our issues, but that's another video. I have a beautiful daughter and wonderful kid. I have a wonderful family, as dysfunctional as it is, but I love them. They love me. I always had loads of friends. My friends never once brought up my weight. And I was the heaviest. I mean, I had skinny friends, I guess I was kind of one of the cool kids, I don't know. We went to a small school, so everybody was cool. But I just didn't see where this surgery was going to fit for me in my life, because my life was great. I had no issue. Being fat was not an issue for me. Now, then forward many years, and I went to the doctor and I got a blood test back, and my sugars were high. I freaked out, and I was like, oh my God, it's happening. It's happening. I was always our big joke with the family is we're the healthiest fat people you ever see. We were active. We didn't have any problems. We all had friends. We were all married. We all had kids. We all had these wonderful full lives. And then it happened. I got that blood test back that said my sugars were creeping up. And then my thyroid was shot. Then I had high blood pressure. I always had low blood pressure. And then all of a sudden, I'm on diabetic medications, 2 of them. A blood pressure pill. I'm on psychotic meds. I'm on all this stuff. And I'm like, wow, I am 30. I was probably like 32 at that time. And all right, it's catching up with me. This weight thing is catching up with me. So, of course, I did all the million trillion diets and whatever. And you know what? I don't know about you guys, but every time I start a diet, I thought I was just setting myself up for failure. Like, why the heck am I starting this diet? Because I know I'm going to fail. Like, that was my mental attitude. Everybody's like, do Weight Watchers with me. Do this, do that. I knew I was going to fail at it because I had tried so many times. So many times. And it just didn't work. So then I thought, well, maybe this weight loss surgery thing, maybe it's something I should probably look into. And where I went, you had to do the 6-month program, and the way you even get started was you have to go to an introductory seminar to go into surgery. So I called the hospital, I got set up in there, and I remember an hour before that introduction class, I sat on my friend's couch bawling, crying, just at the thought of having to go to the introduction class, because I had this overwhelming feeling of shame. Like, shame on me for having to do this. Shame on me for not having to have the willpower to conquer this big beast that is shadowing over me. And the shame was just so powerful, so powerful. So I didn't go. I did not go to that introductory class. And I guess I just signed up for the next month. I don't remember quite exactly what happened. And then I started going. Then I was like, all right, Beth, suck it up. Just do it. Just do it. Just go. My husband went with me. And then you sign up for, you go once a month to, the nutritionist and the psychologist. And, there's all these exercise guy, lady, whatever. All these different things you have to go through the 6-month period. And I went through it so pleasant. Like, I just wasn't, like, my whole heart wasn't really into it. This surgery, I felt like, oh, shit, you know, this is what excuse my language, this is what I have to do. I have to do this, you know. I wasn't excited about it. I was just, I remember the morning I woke up for surgery, I'm like, all right, let's just go get this freaking thing done and over with, because I'm tired of talking about it. I'm tired of whatever. And everybody would be like, aren't you excited? Aren't you scared? Aren't you whatever? But still, that overwhelming feeling of shame was just so overwhelming to me. Like, I was so mad I could not conquer this. So mad. And that I had to resort to redirecting my whole inside and just, I don't even know how to explain it. So I went into surgery, and the week before surgery, you get these, I'm just forewarning you, you're going to get all these misfit people out of the woodwork saying, did you think about it? You know, I know this person who had this problem, and that person had this problem. Oh my God, you had this problem? Oh my God, what are you doing this for? But you're going to get it. I'm just telling you, you are going to get it. And maybe they're coming from a pure place in their heart, but to me, I was so pissed off because I was so insulted that people would think that me as a wife, as a mommy, as a daughter, as a whatever, was that stupid that I would go and do something like this without thinking about it. No, yeah, I'm a complete and total idiot. So I'm just forewarning you, people are going to say that to you. Like, did you think about it? And you know how the rule goes. You always hear about the bad stuff. You always hear about the bad stuff first, but you never hear about the good stuff. And it even goes to show, even with this surgery too, you know, people can't just accept that it's a wonderful gift.